All right, guys. So today I want to go over with you multiplying fractions by whole numbers. We use fractions in all kinds of ways, as you are seeing. So I want to get right to it and just break out with a word problem. Now, Sarah needs to make 8 cookies. Each cookie needs 1/8 cup of sugar. How much sugar does she need? This is a real life scenario. Especially around maybe Thanksgiving, Christmas, birthdays, you're going to need to make sure that you have enough sugar. Now, you may be making more than 8 cookies, but we're just going to start with 8 cookies here in the 5th grade. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our whole number down. So we're going to have 8. We are going to multiply by 1/8. Now, the neat thing about multiplying fractions is you just multiply straight across. Well, in order to do that, both numbers need to be fractions. But you have a whole number right here. So what are you going to do if this is just a whole number and you need to make it a fraction? Well, if it's a whole number, you draw your fraction bar and put 1 underneath it. And then this is a fraction that represents the whole number. You're going to put a 1 underneath it. And then we will just multiply across. Multiply your numerators. 8 times 1 is 8. 1 times 8 is also 8. Now, I did this on purpose because I also wanted you to see something. This is another example of a whole fraction that I was teaching you about already. Okay? So 8 over 8, that is going to be reduced to 1. So how much sugar does she need? Well, she needs 1 cup of sugar. All right. So let's do another one. Say that we had 7 times 2, 6. Well, I'm going to take my 7. I'm going to put a 1 underneath it. And I'm just going to multiply straight across. 7 times 2 is 14. 1 times 6 is 6. So you will multiply your numerators. You will multiply your denominators. And then you will simplify. So I multiplied my numerators, multiplied my denominator. Now I have the improper fraction. I need to convert it. How many groups of 6 can I get out of 14? I can get 2. So 6 times 2 is 12. I'm going to have 2 left over out of 6. Now the cool thing here is I can keep going because 2 6 needs to be simplified. I can divide both of those by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Do not forget your whole number. So my answer here, when I just wanted to do 7 times 2, 6, my answer is 2 1/3. Let's do another one. So I have 3 times 2, 7s. All right, that's a whole number. I'm going to make it a fraction by putting my fraction bar and putting it over 1. Now, just multiply across. 3 times 2 is 6. 1 times 7 is 7. My answer here is 6/7. All right, so what if I had 4 times Let's do 5, 6. 4 times 5, 6 equals. Put my 4 over 1, multiply across. 4 times 5 is 20. 1 times 6 is 6. Well, that's an improper fraction. I need to reduce. I need to change it to a mixed number. So how many times can 6 go into 20? Well, 6 times 4 is 24, but that's going over 20. So I'm going to do 6 times 3, which is 18. So if I can do 6 times 3 is 18, and then 20 minus 18, I'm left over with 2. Keep my denominator. Now I can keep going. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Do not forget my whole number. So my answer here is going to be 3 1/3. All right, just 2 more. All right, so right here I have 2 mixed numbers. All right, this is going to be a little bit different. I have 2 mixed numbers here. The first thing I'm going to do is I need to convert them to improper fractions. Okay, so these are mixed numbers. I'm going to change them into improper fractions. All right. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. So 3 halves. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 3 is 13. Now I'm just going to multiply. 13 times 3 is going to be 9 with my 3. So it's going to be 39. Now 2 times 5 is going to be 10. All right, so now this is going to be an improper fraction. So what I need to do is I need to turn it back into a mixed number. So how many groups of 10 can I get out of 39? Well, I know that 10 times 3 equals 30. So if I do 39 minus 30, I'm going to be left with 9. So then I'll have 3 9/10. And that is going to be my answer. So you see, I had to take the mixed number and turn it into an improper fraction first. Then I multiplied my numerators, multiplied my denominators. I got my improper fraction. Then I had to convert it back into a mixed number. All right, last one. So I have 2/4 times 3 6. 2 times 3 is 6. 4 times 6 is 24. Okay, so it's not an improper fraction, but it is a fraction that needs to be reduced or simplified. Now I can divide both of those by 6. 6 divided by 6 equals 1. 24 divided by 6 is going to be 4. So my answer here is 1/4. All right, so look, this is what I want you to do. After you watch this video, I want you to watch it again. Because a lot of the times when you watch something for a second or third time, then you pick up on something that you missed the first time. So watch this video twice, please. Okay? All right, guys, that is your intro into multiplying fractions by whole numbers And of course, I threw in there mixed numbers also, just because I can't help it. Y'all take care now.